Hello, it's a pleasure to join you at the 9th Global Pharmaceutical Quality Summit, hosted by the Indian Pharmaceutical Alliance. I'm sorry that circumstances prevent the MHRA attending in person. My name is Ian Jackson. I am what is known as an expert GMP inspector at the MHRA, where I have worked since 2005. In that time, I have visited India on many occasions and hope to be back there soon with you all. Over the next few minutes, I wanted to highlight the importance of data, in particular data integrity, and good data practices to ensure good quality products are being supplied to our key stakeholder, the only one that truly matters, the patient. I'm going to start with a non-pharmaceutical example. If you follow the news in the UK, you may have heard the UK Prime Minister, Rishi Sunak, refer to a scandal that he describes as one of the biggest miscarriages of justice in British history. This is the Post Office Horizon IT scandal, involving the Post Office's pursuit of thousands of sub-postmasters for alleged financial shortfalls caused by faults in the accounting software. So why do I mention this when talking about data and data integrity? Well, here are some of the specific technical issues that were identified. Rounding errors. These occurred when the IT system incorrectly rounded up or down transaction amounts, leading to discrepancies in accounting. Data corruption. This involves the loss or alteration of data within the system, which could result in false deficits or surpluses. Synchronization issues. Problems with syncing between local branch systems and the central database could cause inconsistencies in transaction records. Closed source software. The fact that the software was closed source made it difficult for sub-postmasters to verify the accuracy of their accounts or investigate discrepancies. The Dalmellington bug. Named after the Scottish village where it was first reported, this bug caused computer screens to freeze when operators tried to confirm the receipt of cash, disrupting transactions. These sound like all too familiar issues which could surface in any manufacturing and control systems. Have you got confidence in your systems, in your data, and in your data governance? In this case, the IT issues could result in compensation costing in excess of £1 billion. The second example is a recently publicised legal case involving a pharmaceutical company and its former director. Here are the key points. The case marks the first UK successful prosecution of a manufacturer for knowingly providing falsified data to obtain a marketing authorisation. The outcomes included a suspended jail sentence and associated fines, financial penalties, the payment of a confiscation order of over £1 million and prosecution costs. The medicine involved was used to treat hypothyroidism, which had stability issues not reflected in the original license application. So this summary encapsulates the gravity of the situation where a pharmaceutical company and its director were held accountable for compromising medicine quality and safety standards. This goes to the foundations that underpin the regulatory processes and the integrity of the data that support product licenses. With regards to data and documentation, let's take a look at activity across leading regulatory agencies who are focused on ensuring guidance is up to date and harmonised. Let's draw your attention to some key guidance documents. The first of which is currently undergoing review both through PICS and the EU processes. This is the GMP chapter on documentation. The revised version of Chapter 4 will include the risk-based approach and data integrity within documentation, how to apply a data governance system and data risk management processes to ensure the completeness and integrity of data throughout the life cycle of the product. Hybrid systems in documentation. The document defines the hybrid systems as combinations of paper-based and electronic means, or combinations of systems on premises and cloud services, or both. The document provides guidance on how to identify, validate, and control the hybrid systems and their components. Data governance, the total sum of the arrangements to ensure that data, irrespective of the format in which it is generated, recorded, processed, retained, and used, will be attributable, legible, contemporaneous, original, accurate, complete, consistent, enduring, and available throughout the data lifecycle. All the principles of the original MHRA data integrity guidance endure, and the updates reflect the changing pharmaceutical landscape and the use of virtual repositories and artificial intelligence and the like. The second reference is to the US FDA guidance for industry on data integrity and compliance with drug CGMPs. The document provides guidance on data integrity and compliance with drug good manufacturing regulations. Data integrity emphasizes the importance of complete, consistent, and accurate data in the pharmaceutical industry. Regulations, the document discusses the expectations for compliance with GMP to ensure drug quality and safety. The document highlights the need for secure, time-stamped electronic records that allow for reconstruction of events. And this addresses the management and retention of electronic data in accordance with CGMP requirements. The IPA's guidance document, Best Practice on Digital Data Management, serves as a complementary guide for best practices in managing digital data within the pharmaceutical industry, ensuring quality and integrity. It emphasizes the need for a robust framework for data lifecycle management and data governance, ensuring data quality throughout its lifecycle. The document outlines the necessity of a thorough data integrity risk assessment to identify and mitigate risks associated with data lifecycle management. Challenges associated with legacy systems and recommendations for cloud-based systems implementation are addressed, ensuring operational and compliance benefits. Additionally, and of particular relevance to manufacturers supplying products under contractual arrangements to the UK and the EU, although the principles are transferable, the EMA's reflection paper on GMP and the marketing authorization holder emphasizes the importance of data accuracy in several sections. It outlines the responsibilities of the marketing authorization holder in ensuring the integrity and accuracy of data related to good manufacturing practice. Here are some key points regarding data accuracy. The MAH is accountable for the periodic quality reviews, which must include accurate data. The manufacturer, if different from the MAH, must provide the PQR data, review and assessment within the terms of a quality agreement. The reflection paper discusses the need for accurate data in handling quality defects, customer complaints, and product recalls to ensure patient safety. Accurate data is crucial for maintaining the supply of medicinal products. The MAH has obligations related to the supply and maintenance of such supply, which requires precise data management. The reflection paper seeks to provide clarity on the various responsibilities of MAHs and what they mean at a practical level, including the accuracy of data related to GMP. Drawing all this together, the quality of your data is imperative to support ongoing compliance with good manufacturing practice and the regulatory advancements such as the drive for common global dossiers managed utilizing ICH guidelines Q12, increasing regulatory efficiencies and improving speed to market for your products, getting new and novel products to patients quicker than ever before. I thank you for listening. Hope that you enjoy the conference and hope to be with you all soon.